calm though.
Spool my spinning rod reel combinations. It's probably not the perfect way, but it's the way I typically use, and it seems to work for me. So for today, I'm going to be using this reaction tackle. Got off Amazon. I'll put the link on the bottom. It was very cheap. It's just 20-pound test, yellow, high visibility. I can't testify if it's good or not yet because I'm not sure if I ever used this before. So I'm just going to test it out. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to use this to tie it on. And I'm going to be tying it onto my new Penn Battle II rod reel combo. I just got 7 foot. I'm going to use for light surf fishing, for things like whiting, pompano when I go down to North Carolina or Florida, and other small fish, you know, little black bass, etc. Flounder. This would be great for flounder too, I would think. Striper might be a little questionable, even though it's a one piece. It seems, you know, it's a good quality rod reel. But I have bigger rods I'll typically use for that, and I use also heavier line, typically for striper. Alright, so this is what I'm going to be using. Lay this down. So I like to do like a overhand knot. Pinch. Then I like to come through here, and sometimes I'll even do a couple double wraps. But this just gets your little loop here. You just want the loop so you can tighten it up real tight, and then cut the tag end off, like so, around your reel. So this is ready to go. I'm going to put this on the reel now, and we'll go from there. And I'll cut the tag end off when I get it nice and tight. And let's get it onto the reel now. So using my my plow on my ATV, I put the spool like a little flag holder, and I make sure it's coming off counterclockwise, going onto my reel clockwise. So I kind of hold it on an angle. So you want to put it on an angle due to you don't want to get wind knots. And if you're straight on, you will get wind knots. And I always put a little pressure on the line as I'm reeling it on. And I go slow to start out with a little tension, and then I'll speed up as I get on. So as you see, I have the knot tied on, and I'm ready to go. But like I said, I want to come on an angle. So when you come on an angle, from the spool, when you come on an angle, then the line comes on, kind of crisscrosses, so you don't get the wind knots as much, as long as you put tension on the line. So now I'm ready to start reeling it on, and I go slow to start out. I keep the tension on, and as you see, I'm coming on. I'm coming on a little bit of an angle, and as I keep going, I will start going a little faster just to get it on there. Like I said, this is 20-pound test, yellow, high visibility, and I will put links to the braid I'm using and also to the rod and reel combo below on the video. Some people also recommend that you wet the line and use a wet rag, because right now I can feel it on my fingers, especially with the braid. You can feel it with the tension. I can feel it on my fingers here with the tension I'm putting on, but this will work, and it's going on pretty nice. It's probably not perfect, but it looks pretty good to me. And I'm going to try to get about anywhere from 250 yards to 300 yards, possibly. This is a 500 series reel, and it's coming on. Excuse the mess in here. This is my messy garage. I got to clean it out. But the method works pretty good for me. Now I'm really going to start putting it on now. As you see, it's coming on, and it's coming on at angles here, which is what I want, because it'll lay on nice and even on the spool, the reel. And to start this, I just do an overhand knot, and I'll do a couple wraps around to tighten it real good. Almost like a clinch knot on the overhand, because I usually double it up. And all I'm doing, I'm also going through the bottom eye here, as you can see. Going through this bottom eye. And I'm going onto an angle, like I said. And if you have any recommendations, please post below. I know you haters are going to hate, but whatever, that's fine too. I'm no expert with this, but this method definitely works for me. On my multiple rods, I always spool my own rods, live and reel, fine too. I'm no expert with this, but this method definitely works for me. On my multiple rods, I always spool my own rods, live and reel. Okay, so it looks like it's done. I have a little lip here, about 1/16 to 1/8 of an inch on the reel, and now I'm going to feed it up through the eye and tie it down, put my favorite lure on, and that's about it. This should work. Like I said, this is the Penn 5000 reel combo with 20-pound test braid on it, and this rod should work well. Have a good day.